Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. This is for a Meet the Manufacturer series I'm doing with Myojo USA. They were kind enough to send samples, a hat, an apron. So I'm all ready to go. I got water boiling, and today we're going to check out this, their Myojo Ramen Shio Tonkotsu. Yeah. So, this is stuff that you'll find in the refrigerated area of your local Wonder store. Comes with 2 sachets of soup base and 2 pouches of fresh noodles. So let's get to it. This is going to be hardcore. I'm actually this and the next 2 episodes are all being done all today. So, yeah. That'll make 9 for the week, ladies and gentlemen. But the other ones I really haven't done much of any garnishing on, and this is going to be a little different. Because there's no way I'm cooking up fancy, fresh ramen without garnishing it nicely. That'd be like tragic. So, let's do it. 2.5 minutes for those. And we're going to keep them moving a little. There we go. So don't boil over. Whatever you do, don't boil over. So let's move this aside. We're going to need 1 of these. So I kind of found a workaround to the directions. So instead of having 2 pots on the stove, I took a cup with 1 1/4 cups of water and did that one in the microwave for 2 minutes. That's going to be way boiling hot. You just take one of these, stir it in. So that should work out swimmingly. So what's new? It's 12:57 p.m. Oh no, 12:38 here. It's a nice looking day outside. Went out walking this morning, did like 2.5 hours. Got some of this weird honey. I've never tried it before. It's called Manuka? Manuka honey. Only reason I got it was because it was on clearance. Usually it's $28 for a little jar of this honey, and it's from New Zealand, and it's supposed to have all these healthy properties to it. I don't know, I was just like, $30 honey, it better be good. It must be the best honey anybody's ever had. And it's pretty good. I got some oatmeal the other day that is cinnamon and spice stuff that doesn't have a lot of sweetness to it. So I took like maybe a half a teaspoon of the stuff, stirred it in, and it's good. I tried it straight. That honey is like really good. So at this point, I'm gonna make our broth. I'm watching you, pot. You. Whoa. I tell you, ramen noodles, fresh ones at least, boil in a way you don't see a lot of things do. It's like they want to burst over really bad. Okay, so I definitely used the wrong type of pot, but I used the other pot. It's dirty. Making eggs this morning, so hopefully the eggs came out good. Okay. Okay, let's stir this up really quick. Shio Tonkotsu broth. Do a lot of stirring. I've made this style of ramen before, where you get it in get the refrigerated stuff with like the big sachets and all. And I know that in the past I haven't stirred them enough. All of a sudden there's like this clump of thick paste that comes out. It's like, no! So I am giving this a really good stir. How we doing? Yeah, maybe a little bit more. I think we're good. Alright, now we need to drain it. Actually, I think it said to put the noodle... No, you put the broth in and then you do up the noodles. That's right. So, always try to do things exactly as they tell you to, so... Okay. This is my bowl that I've chosen for tonkatsu. I figured it kind of fits. I hope. Put that to the side. That's lovely. Brothy broth. We'll drop the noodles into our broth. There. And let me give it a quick try. This looks really, really good. And I know, somebody's out there right now going, "You're using a fork, you're ruining those, you have no respect." I was raised up using a fork. If someone from Japan came here and I was making them noodles and they asked for a chopstick, I wouldn't go, "But in my house I use a fork." So, whatever. That's good. That is very good. Tonkatsu, as far as ramen goes, tonkatsu is pretty much my favorite. Bounces between tonkatsu and miso, and I really like tantan-men. Look at that. Yes. Okay. That being said, this is wonderful stuff. 5 stars all the way. If somebody wanted to go, "What's tonkatsu all about?" I'd say get this. It's really not it's a kind of a no-brainer. But I have some things to add on to further this bowl. This is chashu pork. And it's been, boy, how long has it been? It's been a while. I haven't used an egg in a little while. Hoping I can do this without having it look silly. Just made these this morning, and I'm really hoping I can finesse it and do this some justice. It's tricky. I'm no good at eggs. I will tell you right now. These silly little silicone things, they do all the work. Right there. Oh. There we are. Now. Oh, they went a little long. But I'm pleased enough. Alright, and then we've got a little bit. You can get these little baggies on Amazon. They're perfect. You just get like a couple canes of norutamaki. I don't know what they call it. If it's a cane or whatever. It kind of reminds me of doing Fimo, but yeah, you get like one of the long pieces of it, cut it up in nice little slices, and then use these little Ziploc baggies you can get on Amazon, and then they don't stick to each other in the freezer, which is really great, because I hate it when they stick to each other in the freezer. Yeah. I do like mung bean sprouts. I like them to be able to be seen too. Something I need to get to the store today is more mung bean sprouts. And we got some spring onion, aka negi. Children are making horrible noises in the living room. It's their job. It's what they do. And now I think we're gonna use some shichimi. About there. This fancy shichimi. I think. I mean, I've got oil. Why don't we put a little bit of oil out here? Just a little bit of chili oil. And some, you know, I think some sesame seeds would go good. Right about, yeah. Alright, well, let's let Rotato work some magic for this first of 4 fancy fresh noodle reviews of Myojo's stuff. Here we go. Wow, fancy looking stuff, and it's really good, folks. So if you can find it, here's what it looks like again. All of them kind of look, they got the same kind of motif. So, yeah. Alright, well, cool. Thanks to Myojo USA for shooting this over. And hey, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your ramen every day. Have a good one, and bye.